Hi, welcome all. Hope all of you are doing well. The last few days in the lockdown has more been an unlock for me, and I've been thinking of how startup owners and people who want to start up their own businesses, how they should approach things differently once they are back into action. And I've got three secrets to share with you. One is clarity of purpose, second is understanding that cash is king, and third is running a no frills business. The last 20 odd days have been more of an unlock for a lot of us. A lot of us as business owners have been confined to our own spaces at home and working with our teams in remote locations. These are not things that we have been very used to doing. Of course, beside that, there have been drop in business for some of us and new challenges in terms of how do we sustain this business in the future. Those thoughts have come into our mind. So here's a tip. So first and foremost, yes, it is difficult time, and I completely empathize with all of you business owners, and even for those who are thinking of starting a business. My suggestion to you is don't let it go away right now, because see what will happen is post the as soon as everything normalizes and the business opens up, a lot of people will move out of business, and that's the truth. But who are these people who will move out of the business? And there's my first unlock that I got. The people who will stop doing their businesses or stop giving or will give up on their dreams of starting their own businesses are people who are not very clear about a purpose. And the purpose is as simple as, why are you in the business? And let me make it very, very clear. Why am I in the business? If the answer to that is, I want to make a lot of money, I want a lot of freedom, I am fed up of my boss, I'm a family run business, etc. All that is not true reason for you to run the business. The reason for running a business, of becoming an entrepreneur, has to be something much more deeper, and very few people have it. So for example, I have been on this journey of creating 1 million powerful entrepreneurs and leaders for the last 5 years. Have I succeeded? I am on the path, but I have still not reached there. But the point is, I am not giving that up. And anything and everything that I do will always be around that purpose. And the purpose is very simple. I want to create a lot of entrepreneurs, because I alone cannot change the world. I need to create an ecosystem of entrepreneurs who will be able to do a lot of good to the world. So what is your purpose? What is the clear purpose with which why you are into business? Because once we are very clear about that purpose, nothing on earth can really shake it up, right? And we will be stuck to our mission. So point number one, be very clear about the purpose that you have. Second reality unlock that this situation has thrown to us is the importance of cash. We will be running our businesses. Ensure that your business is always ahead of your requirements in terms of cash, and there should be at least 6 to 8 months of business. Could anybody on earth have predicted coronavirus? No way. No way. No business would have even thought of it. But then the reality today is lot of businesses that will close down tomorrow are those businesses who are struggling on cash. And come to think of it, yes, you are spending, but are you spending at the right places? But come to think of it, as a sound business, how is it possible that you don't have 6 to 8 months of cover? In my mind, a good strong business is a business that generates cash. Right? There are people who are trusting you. There are people who are working with you. There are people who have built the organization for you. Right? Don't be so crude on them, and just because you don't have money, stop your business. I understand your challenges, but take the learnings from this. Going ahead, ensure that the cash in your business is way ahead of your requirements. At least 6 to 8 months of cash has to be covered, and for that you will need to do a lot of things. You may have to relook at your expenses, which is the third unlock that I have got during this 21 days. In the last 20 odd days, we have all worked in remote environments. We are not in our offices, we are not in our workstations, we are not doing meetings, fancy meetings in 5-star hotels, we are not doing meetups, we are not sitting in coffee shops. And that's a big learning. And the learning is this. Question to ask to each one of us as business owners or as future business owners is, am I thinking or am I planning to spend on things that are actually frills? Do I really need those? And I'm asking myself some hard questions. And some of the hard questions are like, do you really need an office when you want to run a business? Why do you need an office? Can't you work remote? Can't you use co-working spaces on need basis? Why do you want to spend on that real estate every day? Is it required? To something even as simple as, do you even need that coffee machine? Come to think of it, for the last 21 days, there are people who have lived well and done their work without the coffee machine. So what you need to do once you get back is, I'm not saying take away the coffee machine, I'm saying take down that list of things which you have seen or you have spent money on, which are good to have but not really must have, and eliminate those. Generate cash from those unnecessary expenses and bring it back into business. Okay, I hope this video was useful. I'll just quickly summarize about the 3 unlocks that I got. One is about having a purpose, second is about cash is king, and third is about how do you run a no frills business. Wish you all the best and wish you a great recovery back into business. And if you like what I'm speaking about, click on the link below and join me in terms of more and more learning about how to build a strong business. Thank you. Take care. Love you all.